one of the first bosses is your man, Diddy.
Yeah.
I gotta
Legend.
ask you, how is it working with that man?
It's very inspiring. It's very inspiring. It's very motivating. I'm one of the newest hitmen. So like I was a baby when they when they working on Big and Faith and 112, and that's when I was really inspired to become a producer. You know what I mean? So just to even be able to be a part of that legacy was just like wow. Like I'm a hitman, man. You know what I'm saying? And like we was talking about it earlier, like I came in with, Sherry Dennis and Danny D. Kane and Day 26 and, when he was making his band and that era. You know what I mean? But just being around, I watch him, put together records for Press Play. I watch him put together records for the Dirty Money album, Last Train to Paris. And it's like just seeing this dude work, it's like it's everything that you think it is.
Yeah.
Just the endless hours and just coming from the offices and I'm sure having meetings all day and just transforming it into, from CEO to artist mode and really, pushing the creative envelope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one thing about him is like he knows what he wants and he knows how to explain it. It's just about you understanding what it is and delivering. Mm-hmm. And I would be challenged, man. I'll be making beats and he'd be like, I like that. And almost. Mm-hmm. And it's like just when you think you got it, it's like, nah, go back.
Right.
And that's dope because it challenges you as a record producer. Imagine if we nailed it on the first shot. Mm-hmm. How dope are we really? Like, you know what I mean? Is it really dope or are you settling? You know what I mean? So he's always someone that's challenging to work with. Like I said, very inspiring, very motivating to see him now. Like this is years later, I'm sure he's about to reach, 50 pretty soon, and it's like, man, you still going? Mm-hmm. and he's like, yeah, and he's like on top.
Right. Yeah.
So that's like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's dope, man. He's just hands down dope, and if you're not inspired by him, man, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Oh man,
like
he's
even
definitely
not working with him, even not
Right.
being a part of the team, just watching him on Instagram and seeing him moving and having this DeLeon tour and the Ciroc tour and doing this and doing that. It's like, man, you still going?
Yeah.
Revolt and like, man.
Yeah, I look at him on Instagram and he's getting his hair cut and he's just popping off and you just like, yo, Diddy's popping off. Sometimes he says something about Barack.
Right.
I'll be like, yo,
Yeah.
Diddy. But that's power.
Yeah.
People
are listening.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
And if you're in that position to have that power to influence the masses, why not? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's his feelings, it's his thoughts, it's his emotions. There's no right or wrong to it. It's just how you feel.
Has he ever cussed you out?
Nah. No, don't cuss out, man.
No cuss outs? Okay.
No cuss
All
out,
right.
man. But he's of course I respect him.
Yeah.
As a mogul, as a king, as a man, as a label owner, as a CEO and a producer and musician. But I've earned that respect as well, just as an individual, as a dude that works hard. He respects me, he respects my family, and respects me as a God-fearing man, and we've connected on that level as well. Besides, the musician and the musicianship.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's dope to be able to have that type of place with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's so many people that's surrounding him and so many people that's around. So to be able to be respected in that light is definitely a blessing. I ran into him. I think we were doing our Hot Festival in Vegas, and I haven't seen him in like maybe about a year. And I ran into him in the dressing room. Me and him and Trey, Kevin Lyles, and he didn't know it was me. And I'm like, yo, and he turned around and he's like, yo, like just gave me like the illest hug, and just for that to come from someone like him, man, it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
And I don't take that lightly, know. And we've known each other. You've seen me grow as a person, as a musician, as a producer. You've been supportive of me from the start. Right. You know what I mean? So I'm honored to sit here. You know what I mean? Still being a part of the game. Still being relevant, and even to wear this, man. Everybody can't wear this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I go through the airport, so I walk, people always stop me and show love, and it's funny how like I guess I look like a producer. Because people always nail it.
Right.
Like, oh, man, you part of Bad Boy? I'm like, yeah, no doubt. Producer. And I'm like, how do you know? So I guess I just carry that musicianship and that producer look, I guess.
Yeah, that's that energy.
But I wear it, with honor, and I wear it with respect. It's a huge legacy, 20 years. So to be a part of that, 20 years, it's like, man,